Oh, darn it. Why does it do that? Okay. Good morning, friends. How are you guys doing? It is day 4 of cruising through the holidays. Yeah. Yeah, I can turn this off now. Okay. Give us a minute for anybody to hop into chat. Anyway, good morning, guys. It is day 4, like I said, of FlyLady's cruising through the holidays. I apologize for the flies that are flying around. I killed so many for the last couple of days, and then there's more. I don't know where they're coming from, to be perfectly honest. So, anyway, but thank you for hopping in here. If you're going to be here for the live stream, or if you're just following me at a later date and you're watching this video later. Today is, like I said, day 4 of cruising through the holidays. It is errand day. I put a link to FlyLady's video that I'm referring to down in the description below. That was from 2008. And that, just to let you know, I am not affiliated with FlyLady at all. I'm not getting any kind of sponsorship or commission from her at all. I just do this because I love her system and I enjoy sharing the system. Technical difficulties, especially with the flies. Okay. Good morning, beautiful. Hello, Amanda. How are you doing? I thought you'd be too busy to hop on today. What are you up to today? Today, oh, is your Friday? Oh, so you had, oh, so it's the last day. You don't have any school tomorrow? My son gets out of school early today. So at noon, I have to go pick him up, and then there's no school tomorrow for him either. So, hey there, Jamie. How are you? I had to put a towel over my window because the sun is just streaming through and reflecting on the lens. So yeah, I had to do some finagling in here, but yeah, we've got these silly flies running through or flying through the house, and I don't know where they're coming from. I killed tons yesterday and the day before, and there's more to replace. It's the end of the quarter, and so no school for students, which means no lunch service. Well, that's great. All right. How did you guys do yesterday? Good morning, Maria. How are you? So yesterday was our anti-procrastination day. How did you guys do with your tasks yesterday? Now, I mentioned to you that I was going to do clean out my refrigerator, which I did. I can check that off my list. See, there's my list I made yesterday. And let me know if there's any audio problems today. I went back and rewatched the VOD later on, and it never indicated there was any audio problems. So I have no idea what happened. But anyway, I cleaned out my refrigerator, so it's got a lot of room. I do have these containers that I use in my refrigerator to kind of divide out different things. Like I keep my butters together in a container, and like my cheeses I keep in a container. Well, I took those out because they're removable. So I need to clean those out. I didn't get to clean those out yesterday. So I will clean those out and see where I want to rearrange my refrigerator. So, but that's what I was able to accomplish yesterday. I needed to do the dishes yesterday, and I did so. Yay! I got caught up on the dishes as well, but I've got more dishes from last night that my daughter didn't come down and do, so I need to do them. Good morning, Trina. I think, is this the first time you've been on my live stream this week, or were you here on Monday? I can't remember now. Let me write down everyone that's here today. We've got Amanda and Jamie and Maria and Trina. And for those of you guys who are watching this at a later time and want to know who it is I'm talking about, we're talking about Budgeting Like a Girl, the Scriver Co., Maria's Mail 702LV, and Trina, Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens Budgets. Thank you guys for hopping by. And I will definitely be putting the links to your channels down in the description below. So guys, if you're watching later on, go check out these lovely, lovely ladies and give them some love and support on their channels. Zach baked cookies for work today, so the sink is full. Oh, well, Amanda likes to bake cookies too, but she didn't want to come down last night for some reason. Oh, well. Anyway, how did you guys do with yesterday? I know Amanda said she got her dishes done yesterday, so that was great. Did we get anything accomplished with, how are you doing with your, how are you doing with your control journals? Were you able to get those set up the other day? And how is that working for you? And if you still haven't gotten your copy of the FlyLady's Holiday Control Journal, the PDF link is down in the description below. It is absolutely free. She made this available free for all of us, so do take advantage of it because it's got almost everything that you could think of to do for Christmas and the holidays. It's all organized right here as a reminder of what to clean. You know, even the nooks and crannies that we forget about and we procrastinate about, it's in here. You're working your control? Yeah, I need to update mine again from the other day because on the gift list, I didn't fill out anything on the gift list, but I did print out the orders that I made on Amazon Prime. And so they're all here. I just need to write it in here or maybe just stick this paper in. And anyway, just as a reminder too, I gotta wrap these up yet. But there are some that are in the same boxes, like multiple gifts in the same box, and I didn't want to take everything out of all of the boxes. So I'm kind of keeping them all corralled. I've got the boxes labeled so I know what box is what and what's in each box. And then I can separate them out when I get ready to wrap them all up. So, okay, well today, like I said, it's day 4. It is errand day. Now, FlyLady's video, she shares that even though today we might not actually go and run our errands today, it's a day that is optional for us to run those errands. But if we can run them today, then let's do them today. But if we can't due to our schedule, then at least take some time today to write out what those errands are that we need to do for this week. Make sure you've got your grocery list made up for the week. I mentioned the other day about what do you call wrapping paper and scotch tape for the Christmas gifts. I forgot to mention things like postage stamps because some things will need to be mailed. Or if you want to send out those greeting cards, then we'll need postage stamps for those as well. So I wrote down postage stamps as a reminder. I do need to pick up more stamps. Also, she mentions any kind of decor that you might need to replace within your Christmas decor or holiday decor that maybe got tore up or just needs to be replaced, and other supplies. Good morning, Cecilia. How are you? As soon as the government reopens or a bill passes to pay active duty, even during shutdown, I'll start Christmas shopping. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I know you're going to do great, Amanda. In fact, I know you don't share very much of your expenses or your, not your expenses, your savings with us in the group, but from what I understand, you've got more in your savings than what I have in my own. So I need to probably do a reboot of my binders and all of my envelopes and such. I just need to redo like a reboot. Good morning, Shelley. I didn't expect to see you here. How are you? Trying to wake up. Yeah, it can be kind of early. I know. I try to do this when my son is at school, my husband's at work, and the girls haven't come down um, because they like to sleep in. My Christmas budget is sitting in savings just in case I need it for bills. Well, that's smart. We need to focus on priorities. In fact, that's something. Well, we can talk about that with tomorrow because tomorrow is budget. Don't begrudge it day. But today is running errands. So I've got my list of errands that I'm going to be running today. Oh, yes. Yesterday I got the water bill, so I will be paying my water bill today. You're working and listening. Well, I hope I don't distract you from your work. So you have a great day, Shelley. It is good. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad I can be of some help at least. I'm good. Yeah, it is good to you are getting me up. Yep. I hope I can be of some help. Yeah. I hope your husband does well in the PT, Jamie. Safe travels. I ran so many errands yesterday. Well, if yesterday was your errand day, then you're great. You're on ball. I mean, that's okay. Errand day does not have to be specifically today. It's just one day that FlyLady just designates in her schedule. But it can be of any day of the week. So whatever works, designate a specific day that works for you for errand day, and then do it. And that's what I love about her system. It's just little reminders for us to get up and get things done. And starting planning for Christmas this early in the year, in October, gives us plenty of time to get all those little details done so that we're not feeling stressed and overwhelmed by having to do it all in one day. Like I got my refrigerator cleaned out yesterday, and I took my time. I paced myself while I did it. I took absolutely everything out, even the shelves and the drawers. I took everything out. I washed the shelves over at the sink, scrubbed down the inside of the refrigerator, and then put everything back. I need to organize it a little bit better, but other than that, my refrigerator is ready for Thanksgiving. And if we decide to do a turkey, there's room for the turkey. I got the light over here for 2 months. It was 400. Oh, okay. Well, great. Let's keep doing that. Okay. Um, groceries. I need to make a grocery list. I did go whenever I went through my refrigerator yesterday. I was going to do. I had on my schedule for yesterday that I was going to make pasta and tomatoes for supper last night. After cleaning out my refrigerator, I decided against that because I found some fried chicken and some ribs that we had over the weekend that were still good. So we opted to eat leftovers of it. and macaroni and cheese and broccoli to go with it. And that was supper last night. And while I was going through the refrigerator, I found some things that I didn't write down my grocery list. So let's write down my grocery list. Okay, we definitely need some more ketchup. We are getting very low on that. We always need more milk. The kids go through milk like crazy. And eggs. Hopefully they're on sale this week. You need to deep clean your fridge too. Well, while you did your dishes, I did my refrigerator. So maybe today or tomorrow you can do your fridge and I'll do my dishes. We just swap tasks. I need to inventory the other. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, that's something yeah, where is that? Yeah, inventory. Thank you for reminding me of that, Amanda. See. That's why I love this inner and act. Blah, I can't even talk today. Interaction with you guys. You guys are reminding me of things as much as I might be reminding you of things. That's great that we can help one another. Inventory freezer. Okay. Because I know I have a lot of hamburger in the freezer, and I still have a chicken, like chicken breasts in the freezer. But there's other things out there too that I don't remember how much of what is. Okay. We always use peppers. We eat peppers like crazy. And yeah, Gary ate all of his bananas. So did I spell that right? Yeah, I spelled it right. For a minute, it looked like I had an extra N and an A in there. And I haven't gone through my pantry. I need to organize my pantry again. And when I do that, I'll see how much flour and sugar I have so that I know how much to get if I need any more flour and sugar. Or if there's other spices that I need. Oh, goodness. I wonder if today's going to be a short day because I don't know what else to talk about. Running errands is basically pretty much self-explanatory. You run errands. I hate that I spell bananas. I have to sing. I'm not familiar with that song, but she was a younger generation from the music that I normally listen to. Oh, golly. I like Gwen Stefani's music. I just don't listen to very much of it. Mostly what I listen to, I'm more familiar with No Doubt rather than if she went solo, any of her solo works. And if you're talking about a No Doubt song, well, then I'm not familiar with that song then. I only know a couple of them. Like I said, I don't listen to her very much. My musical taste is still stuck in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. And then maybe um, bands that were popular in the 80s, if they put out any albums here in the 2000s, then I might listen to them. Like Tears for Fears, I like their album that they put out in, was it 2004 when they got back together? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not familiar with her solo work much. I know more about her relationship with what was it, Blake Shelton? Is that his name? Or am I thinking of the right guy? I've heard more about that than her music, her solo work. That's how in tune with popular culture I am, or at least modern culture. All right. So, okay, let's we got to start on my grocery list. I'm going to update this gift list while I'm sitting here. uh, let's see. Let's do Gary. Um, let's see. How much did you spend? It's been ordered, and it's not wrapped. Shipping arrangements. Well, um, it's been delivered. I'll put delivery. It's been delivered, so I've received it and I've ordered it. Oh, t-shirts. Doot, doot. Okay. Hard drive. Okay. And then I need to talk to my girls about this one thing. I don't know if this belongs to Bethany or Amanda. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I got a start on my gift list, things that I've purchased. I'm gonna keep that there with that. Good morning, Misha. How are you? All right. Have a great day, Shelly. What am I doing? Well, today is day 4 of FlyLady's Cruising Through the Holidays, and it is called Thursdays is designated as Errand Day. So later on I will be running my errands. I've got to go pay the water bill and pick my son up from school at noon. But if I had all of my lists, which I was working on a grocery list here in my notebook, so I might go to the grocery store, or I might just make sure I have my list for my groceries done today, so that tomorrow when we get paid, I can go to the grocery store tomorrow and get that done. But tomorrow we'll be working on budgets. And right now I am working on updating my holiday control journal. If you haven't received a copy of FlyLady's Holiday Control Journal, the link to the PDF download is in the description below right now, so you can get that. FlyLady made it free for everybody. And last time she updated it was in 2015. So it's been available on her website for free all of these years. And I like to go there and get a new copy of it every now and then and update it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm updating my list, my grocery list, errands that I need to do and run this week. And I was working on updating my holiday gift list, which we've already got some things. I'm writing it down here to make sure that I've got everything done. Now, this column here, I don't know if you can see, this is it wrapped yet? I haven't wrapped anything up yet, but the gifts are like multiple gifts in a single box. So I didn't want to take them all out of the boxes yet and then have everything strewn all over the place. But I've got it set up now that I know what to do, and I'll do it whenever I can. I started watching her lives. She is a beautiful lady. Yep. FlyLady is a beautiful lady. And she's been doing this probably for over 20 years. I know I've been a fan of hers for at least 15 years myself. And so, yeah. Okay, there's the gifts. And we went over um, the menu the other day. Dates to put on the calendar. Okay, that's something we haven't done. Okay, greeting cards. Now, guys, I mentioned to you guys yesterday about greeting cards that I'm not really one for greeting cards because most of the family that I used to send greeting cards to are all gone. However, I've had a lot of new people enter my life this past year. So I think maybe I should be sending some of you guys some greeting cards this year. I know I sent a couple of them out last year. I don't know if I still have everyone's address. I'm just one of those people that I don't want to butt myself into anybody else's lives. Like I don't want to impose. I don't want to be an imposition on anybody. But if you want me to send you a Christmas card, then DM me your address over on Instagram. It's the Positive Changes Instagram. You could DM me over there, and I'll write you down on my greetings cards list. That's right. That's right. I don't know. I've never done that before. Because I don't know who's in there. It's like I don't want to just send a generic card and like to so and so, to miss, to patient one or to resident one. I've never because I was yeah, it has been a long time. My mom used to be in charge of that type of thing. I never was. And she had everybody's addresses, but like I said, all of the relatives that we used to send greeting cards to are gone. And even my mom's best friend had passed away a few years ago. So yeah, it's weird how the world changes and how people come and go out of our lives. I don't want to make this a sentimental thing. You guys have seen me too much in my sentimental, melancholy way. That's not what today is. Yeah, yeah. That's why I love this community. You guys are this. You're like an extension of my family now. That's why I used to think about whenever I worked at the hospital. I mentioned that even to a coworker that I didn't want to leave the hospital because it wasn't just a job. I felt like my coworkers aren't just people I work with. They're an extension of my family. And she nearly teared up by hearing me say that. And I feel like now that I'm not there anymore, this is sort of like my job, I guess. I don't know. It's weird to think that way, but the community I've found myself welcomed into is kind of like is that all over again. And my kids don't know what Christmas cards are. Yeah, a lot of times we send digital Christmas cards like through Facebook or things like that. So a lot of things are digital nowadays. It's like, what's a rotary phone? My kids don't know. We we are the family you choose, not the family you're born with. Yeah, exactly, exactly, Amanda. Yeah, that my mom did it too. My mom and dad have a fireplace, but next to the fireplace is a little built-in knickknack shelf. that extends from the fireplace over at the end, because there was a support beam that was in the middle of the room that couldn't be removed. So my dad just filled that space with a little knickknack shelf that my mom could put a lot of her stuff. And on that beam, we would wrap a ribbon around it and then tuck the Christmas cards into that ribbon that um, that was on the boat, the beam. So yeah, around the doorways. Yeah, we have a fireplace in our house too, but it's not functional. Um, and right now I have the couch, and then right behind the couch is a long table right in front of the fireplace. So um, it's not really a functional fireplace. I do have the mantle. The mantle is still there. I could still hang things up from the mantle, but it's like behind me and I'm not looking at it. And it's like, why decorate it? Because no one's looking at it. And there's stuff in front of it. So greeting cards. Yeah, DM me emails, or not emails, DM me our addresses and I will send out Christmas cards. Uh, let's see. And I don't like I used to go and buy the boxes of cards, but since I got older and we have computers and I've done more creative stuff on my computer, I'm more inclined to like make more personalized cards rather than just the generic box cards you can buy at the store. I like some more meaningful um, input into it rather than just buy something for $1.50 in a box at Dollar General and then just mail them out. That's not much. There's no creativity or really thought put into it. Not that they're bad, but I have some friends from Chicago that send me Christmas cards. Maybe I get like 3 a year. Oh, okay, that's neat. Yeah, it's just it's gotten to be what FlyLady describes a hotspot. The table behind my couch and the mantle is a hotspot. We know what hotspots are, don't you? You know what a hotspot is? I don't know. I don't know, Amanda. I've never tried that. I know Chrissy uses that feature all the time on Canva. I have never made anything on Canva and then had them ship it to me. I yeah. I'm really scared to try that. Yeah. So maybe next week, instead of being here in the kitchen, we'll start tackling the living room on Monday because it's pretty bad. I have been thinking of making something that someone can use with these Christmas cards. Oh, that's good. Well, I don't know if they ship to APO. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know. Chrissy knows more about Canva shipping things and stuff than we do, so we may need to ask her for advice because I don't know. And I know I don't know if I could budget things like that so it looks more professional. But then I'm on a limited budget. I need to organize, oops, dust, declutter my witchy stuff. Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to order that. I need to order that thing for you. Let me write that down on my to-do list here. Yeah, I found something that it just shouts your name, Amanda. Maybe I can email them to everyone and they can print them to ensure everyone. Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah. Jamie would probably have everyone's email addresses. She's got a whole spreadsheet on everybody. She's like Chrissy's secretary, I think, or number 2 or whatever. I just want the tower to post and like a season's greetings message on front with a holiday greetings inside. So, yeah, we're doing things in. It doesn't seem like we're doing a whole lot, but talking these things out and getting ideas from one another as a reminder of, hey, I do need to do that, because you guys have helped remind me of things that I need to do and remember to do. I guess I can ask on our chat. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie can help you with that. Yeah. So, what else do we need to do today? Okay. Oh, you don't have any office functions. Oh, that's something we can ask Chrissy about. Are we going, Amanda? We probably might want to ask Chrissy next time we get together with her. Does she want to do like a Christmas Zoom like thing with all of us again? Like, I think we did one last year. I wrote, the reason why I say that is on the dates to put on your calendar page of this control journal, it says office functions, and I was going to mark it out. And then I thought, wait a minute, this is kind of like an office function. So, or our Zooms with Chrissy and them is kind of like an office function. So maybe we can do something like that for Christmas. That'll be my errand today. Play with Canva and try to get some cards ordered. Okay. So you order cards on Canva, is that right, Amanda? You make them on Canva and then you order them from there? I know that's what Chrissy does with a lot of her savings challenges. She'll make them on Canva and then order so many that are shipped to her, and then she sends them out. I am working on my budget and spending because my life living has changed. Okay. Let me know how that works, because I am completely clueless when it comes to ordering stuff on Canva. I know it's supposed to be self-explanatory, but I'm I'm kind of thick-headed when it comes to some things like that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to check with Chrissy about that. School functions. I don't know if there's any school functions this year with my son. Party dates. Party dates usually depend on my husband's work schedule. I know this year he's working Thanksgiving, but we can have our Thanksgiving dinner in the evening. We don't have to have it at noon. So that's online. Okay. Okay. That's that. I think she did that last year. I'm pretty sure she did that last year. It was just, I think, was it like a pajama party like thing or something? I don't know. But it was just like one of our usual jam sessions. Okay. We are not traveling. Nope. We are not traveling this year. We used to travel to my grandma's all the time, but that's not happening no more. Okay. I think I'm pretty well caught up on my control journal here. Yeah, I need to go through my recipes. This is something I could share with you guys. I dug out some of my recipe books that I'm going to go through. This one is Mrs. Beaton's book of household management. I mentioned to you guys the other day, and this was published back in like 1850s, originally published there, and so I made like a Christmas pudding, like one of those steamed Christmas puddings. I used one of the recipes from here. I love old recipes and how they used to make different things. So I've got this book, and Christina over at With Love Christina shared a recipe in one of her last videos, and she mentioned the recipe book that she got it from. I happened to get a copy of it online. It just came in the mail yesterday. It's from the 1940s, about money saving cookbook. So I'm interested in looking this up and seeing how I could save some money and learn some new recipes from the 1940s. I suggest a Secret Santa exchange last year. Oh, okay. But didn't get any traction on it, so I dropped it. Well, we could still suggest it again this year. Life is so different now that my kids are all big and doing their life. It is hard to get everyone together now. May just need to do something on New Year's for Christmas. Yeah, that's sometimes that was kind of like how we were too, because of our work schedules. It was, we would always wait until the weekend to get together instead of actually on the day. I love cookbooks. Yeah, and then this one, Original Boston Cooking School Cookbook, 1896. I found this at a rummage sale. In fact, I found this at the rummage sale just down the street from my house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And of course, it had a little Joker card in it. So yeah, I'm eager to look through some of these recipes. And of course, can't forget my mom's cookbook. Yep, this holds so many fond memories for me. Even though this is not the absolute original one of hers, it's the same edition and publication of the one she had. Hers just got tore up by the mice. But I got another one, so I've always got my mom's recipes with me. I want to do some kitchen witchery cooking for Yule, but I need to find ideas. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That would be cool if you could video that and share it with us. I'm always interested in things like that. I love the Secret Santa idea, Amanda. Cece was my Secret Santa last year. I love my coffee mugs. Okay. I'd like to do a Christmas exchange. Yeah, we can ask Chrissy if we want to do that. I'm all for that. I had been doing the big one with Chris at budgeting just because, and that was nuts. People apparently thought I was the post office and what was that? And could track their shipments. Well, you're just so organized. I think that's it. A lot of people find you well organized. Me, I put on a good front that I'm organized, but I'm really not. That's why I'm trying. And I never stop trying. I might not always succeed, but I never stop trying. Now here we are with the recipes. I've got my recipes back here from previous years. I told you guys about it. So I need to go through these are the recipes I normally use. But I might shake things up and find something different instead of the traditional corn casserole that we always do. Maybe I find a recipe in one of the books that's something different. I made a pumpkin soup the other day and it was really good, but the rest of the family didn't care for it. I mean, they think pumpkin, they think it should be sweet. And this was a very savory soup, and so it took them by surprise. Plus, my daughter has a thing with textures. So she said the flavor was okay, but she didn't care for it otherwise. So, yeah, I think I've got most everything in my control journal filled out as much as I possibly can for right now. And I got a good start on my errand list. There was a person who moved and put their old address on their Elfster. Like, what am I supposed to do? Huh? Elfster? And I was like, hurting 97. Oh, man. Oh, they finally picked up our trash. Today's trash day, so that's what I was hearing, the trash man picking up our trash. Elster was the site I used to organize it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of some things. I mean, I only know about so many things, and then that's it. I don't know if my brain can handle much more. Elster, like Temu, I've been curious about Temu, but then I've been reluctant about Temu. It's like Shein, and I've heard negative things about both those um, platforms because of how the products are produced. And it's like, I don't know if I want to take advantage of that or not. I remember the old days when Walmart used to be 100% American made. And, so you know that you're supporting your local businesses through your local Walmart. Because some local stuff would be in the store that you could recognize. We're doing Elster with Honest Village. Okay. I'm glad you know about some of those things because I am completely clueless. Well, I know about FlyLady, and so I like this system. So I continue to promote it every year because it's helped me so much in the past. And already, 4 days in, my kitchen is mostly clean. My refrigerator is clean and organized, and I've got Christmas gifts already ordered and they've been shipped. That we've received them. And that's already been in the budget. Now, the money that we have for the Christmas hop that I've saved back in the Christmas hop, that money is going to go towards the food, the menu. So that we're on the ball with that. I just need to organize my pantries and do like a inventory of the freezer just to make sure I know what all we have. So then I don't have to buy so much if I already have it. Everyone is invited, create their wish list, add their address, and the site matches, sends the necessary info. Yeah, I have no hand in it. I just hosted the exchange and invited people. Oh, okay. Well, we can ask Chrissy if that's what we want to do this year. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm all for whatever you guys want to do. It sounds interesting. So, so what? Um, got 10 more minutes. What else can you think of, Amanda? Is there something else that I probably haven't brought up that I need to today? Um, like I said, errand day is, we're just making sure we've got everything listed that of things that we need to go do on our errand day. Sometimes it is today, sometimes it's another day, but at least we've got our list, our grocery list. I need to go through it and double check my grocery list again. I got a few things on it. Let's see. We could probably use some more of the kids' cereal. I'm thinking we've got most everything that we need except for just basic essentials. Oh, bread. My husband and my son, they eat through bread like crazy. I don't think you're forgetting anything. Okay. Yep. Oh, and I guess we shouldn't forget. Well, nah, I don't know. How do I work this in? Got milk and eggs and bread. Yep. I got those listed here. Sticks of butter. Yes, I have two packages of, like, I think there are 4 sticks in a packet. So I've got 2 packets of butter, sticks of butter already. I always end up just grabbing a packet when I'm at the grocery store, um, just because you never know when Amanda's going to put it in her head that she wants to bake something. So I've always got butter because she loves the Norwegian butter squares. So I always have to have butter for her. But I could always get some more butter. Because she'll either make butter squares or chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, she's our little baker. Buy an extra box of butter sticks every few weeks and throw them in the deep freezer. Yep, that's what my mom used to do. Throw them in the freezer. Yep. I also need to double check. I'm gonna write this over to the side. Check the oh, what is it called? The ads. Check the ads for sales. So if there's something that's on sale, I can buy it. Like I did for the hamburger last week. Um, I got a lot of it because it was on sale for a large amount, like on bulk. So I've got lots of hamburger stored up in the freezer. I think that's it. I just need to rewrite this so that it looks better. My mom already sent me almond bark so I can make her, what's it? Her cereal mix and dipped pretzels. Oh, okay. Now I don't get the almond bark or that chocolate bark stuff. I just make my own with just the powdered cocoa and oil. Whenever I make brownies, I just use the powdered cocoa and oil. It's just, I don't know. I'm worried about scorching the almond bark. Or maybe I'm just not talented yet, or I haven't had enough practice with it. So I just keep with what I'm familiar with. What works for me. That fudge I made last year, unfortunately, didn't turn up. I mean, it tasted good. It just didn't set up like it was supposed to. It was too soft. Even after being in the freezer, it never hardened up, even in the freezer. It was still soft and gooey. Oh, the white chocolate stuff, yeah. Oh, my grandma said, "Oh, that's not chocolate." She didn't like that stuff. Yeah, I'm like a regular milk chocolate kind of person. I do have some chocolate chips. I could probably add, like, grab a bag of chocolate chips. Let me write that. Yep, grab a bag or two of chocolate chips and stick them in the freezer. So whenever Amanda has a whim to make her cookies, then we've got her chips. We mix Fruit Loops, honeycomb, and pretzels. Cover it with almond bark. Oh, I've never tried that. I've always made the Chex Mix, and then I've made it with the Chex Mix, and then you cover it with the melted chocolate chips, and then once it kind of is melted, then you and hardened, I think, then you powder it. We make like puppy chow. I've done that, but I've never made it with Fruit Loops and honeycomb and pretzels. Interesting. That does sound yummy. Oh, you sold your house? Great. Yep, it is. It is the bomb. Um, what else? Is there something else I need to talk about? I don't think so. So I think we're coming to the end, my friends. We got a lot of organizing and list making and planning. Now I'm ready to run my errands today. I didn't think you wanted to go there though, Amanda. I know you're, I thought that was like your last choice on your list of all the places. Because you want to go to Japan, right? Isn't that what you said you wanted? You wanted to go to Japan? Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he's able to settle down in Oklahoma. Yeah. Gary's dream place to settle would be in Shawnee, somewhere in deep southern Illinois, in Shawnee, like around the Shawnee Forest. Is that your strong possibility, Japan? Is that, you think that's going to be your strong choice that you make, or are you considering on just staying in Germany for another year? Well, we can talk about that over on our chat. We don't have to talk about that here. Yeah, we can talk about that on chat. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock, guys, and then I'm gonna pack my crap up and go, because that's what I got. What I do. Yeah, you just do what you gotta do. I hope you guys make the best choice for you and that you're happy with it. It's just sad that you have to go so far away, but it's only for a few more years, and then he'll retire, and then you can settle down wherever. Well, guys, it is now 10 o'clock. It's been our full hour. I hope you guys are all ready to do your errands for today. We've got our lists made up. I've updated my control journal. So there we go. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We will be working on our budget because on Fridays it is Budget Don't Begrudge It Day in FlyLady's Cruising Through the Holidays system. So we will have my budget here and we'll work things out. Like I said, a lot of things have already been taken care of in the budget, but I still have food to budget. And maybe a few accessories that I haven't planned for yet. So, okay. You guys have a great day, my friends. And we'll get things running. All right. Bye, friends.